Hello everyone, welcome to Cursed Late Night Gaming, and we're here on the Cluster series on Valguero. Here we got Helene out. She's really annoying, quite frankly, but I haven't been on, well, I have been on, but I haven't been streaming the Cluster in some time. Ooh. I've got the gotcha rolling here because he's just so hard to grab. You can use a whip, I know. But I'm reading up this really bland. It's like the worst. So, the worst pterodon ever. And the reason I'm making a pterodon... Oh, that thing's really loud. Is because my tribe mate Cat bred one and imprinted it, and it was insane. It was doing crazy damage. And had like crazy weight and everything right from the start. So I'm going to try to imprint this one. It's going to be a while. I probably won't do this imprinting on cam. It's, yeah, an hour yet. But its parents were super, well, one of them at least, was like super colorful. I mean, blue, and like that's the dad, and this is the mom. And the mom's bland, and it got all the mom colors. So it is a male. So I think we're going to name it Blandy, like Randy, except for bland. It's going to be Blandy. We've got the Halloween event coming on Tuesday. Right now it is Sunday, so in 2 days we're going to have the holiday event, and I'm of course going to turn that on, the cluster. And then I started mutton. I finally got enough honey out there to make a hive, S+ hive, and then I got the cakes so I can start making my own mutton. I mean, on Valguero it's not really hard to find mutton, but you know, why go out looking for it when it's right there? So I've got the gotcha set to making... Oh, crap. Green gems. Which we don't really need. But the gotchas are like really bad. I mainly got it to give me stuff, you know? Like items. But its production is just terrible. I mean, the most useful thing in my opinion, it does make organic polymer. But I haven't been needing that much. So the next most useful thing it makes is oil. So I'm kind of overflowing with oil right now. But I need to make the gas collector down in the aberration area. And I can't do that because I need red gems to make it. And you can't get red gems until... I'm just checking here. We could probably make some more gas. But you can't get red gems until you got the radiation suit. But you can't get the radiation suit until you got red gems. See what I mean? Like, oh, dude. So look at the production on this. Stone, fiber, fragmented gems, silk, oil, organic poly... You know, I'm going to set it to stone. I'm going to set it to stone, and it can start... This is probably still... I can just like do perpetual cycle, right? It'll be a perpetual motion machine. It'll make stone to feed it to make stone to feed it to make stone to feed it. Yeah? Thing is, I can't open up this green gems because it'll overburden me almost instantly. Gems. Oh, it's stone. Gems, gems, okay. Okay, we got enough freaking green gems for a while. I don't need that either. So we've got the Halloween event coming up, and we've got Genesis coming up. Now, Helena is supposed to now do something. Like, you're supposed to be able to find something with Helena, but I don't know if it's on Valguero. I saw Syntac, I think it was, using Helena and, like, reading some, like, Explorer nodes that she helped him find. I don't know how that even... what map he was on or anything, so... Okay, buddy. So you just made yourself some more stone. Ta-da! Perpetual motion! Then the owl makes the pellets, which the... Ooh, we got something good finally. Well, potentially. These are often very disappointing. See? So what's the armor on this? 171, and mine are 2. Yeah. I want to get a grinder so I can grind all these up. What is the grinder? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, here's the radiation stuff. Is it this one needs red gems? No, blue gems, actually. Okay. But it needs congealed gas balls. I've been collecting them. In fact, I could do that, I guess. I could go collect them. 21. I probably got more at the other place. We've got the Aberration base, of course, down in the Aberration underground here. I want to get a better rock drake. I took my rock drake to Ragnarok and left him there. No! He's down in the Aberration. Sorry. Sorry I yelled. Yeah, here's our S plus hive. So we can get all the honeys. And so I took our rock drake down there, but I'd like to get a better rock drake. It's really a crappy rock drake. But again, you need the radiation suit. Now, I don't think the mod that added the aberration stuff, like rock drakes, I don't believe that added everything. I think Basilisk, rock drakes, but not Reapers. They aren't in there. I think Nameless are though. Pick up. So when I want the gotcha to stop, I just give all the rocks to the owl. Then it stops. Okay. Wow. Really disappointed. I was really hoping to get some cool colors from this. But no. And the sheep, I don't care. Sheep's fodder, right? course, could kill it and do another, but 260 is a pretty good level. Let's see what its stats are, actually. 206 for weight and 547. Now, this is not imprinted. Once it is imprinted, it should really boost it up there. Let's go ahead and name him Blandy. That's what you are. Bland. So I picked up a few games. I picked up Vermintide 2 on sale, 75% off on Steam right now. And I jumped in it, and man, I was really disappointed. It's so... you know, I just played the intro, to be fair. It's just so not intuitive. I don't know. Anybody else feel that way? Come on. Wrong whistle. And what I mean by that is crates aren't breakable. Things don't explode the way you expect them to. The way the whole intro is set up, it shows the arrow before you actually get it. The bow and arrow before you actually get it. And you're like trying to use it and it doesn't let you. And some of the like attacks are weird, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to play it some more, but as it is, the game I like the most right now is Noita. Out of new games I've purchased, man, Noita is really awesome. I never know what to pump on a Shally. Melee damage, I guess. Need to find you a girlfriend. Get an imprinted Shally. Just for kicks. Yeah, I've been kind of not doing much streaming lately, and I'll tell you, I've been having some job issues, so that's been really distracting me. Now, I would love my job to be streaming, of course, but I don't see that happening. So I gotta stay out there and look for something new. But got a few leads, so I'm not super scared. Not to get too personal, but I've got about 6 months to figure it out or I'm in trouble. So, there's that. I want to leave and go, you know, the other day I saw a berry out in the water, and it was a 162, and it was a male, I think, and I really wanted to get it to breed with this one, because this one's an imprinted and it is nuts. I love this berry. It's just crazy. Super fast. I'd bite this thing, but it'll start smacking everything here. Hold on. Come on. It's still too close to the house. It'll smack the roof and I'll have to repair it. Bam! What was the damage? I didn't remember. Didn't look. Almost 400 damage. That's really awesome. It's not almost 400. It's almost 350. But berries are really, in my opinion, one of the best all around. Because you can imprint them and then they get all crazy like this, and you can walk with them on land, and then you can jump right in the water without even caring. You just go everywhere. They're just death machines. The only issue is, of course, they need fish. But let's be honest, it's not that hard to gather fish with the berry. Just gotta watch out for those stupid jellyfish. See, it's not hard. Just can't do it. Look at all these fish. I'm gonna drown. It's running. And it didn't get away. Wow, those guys give us some pretty good XP apparently. Alright, lots of fish. Might as well bump. See what I mean? Helena's kind of annoying. When you sit still for any amount of time, she starts bitching at you. But I don't know what map triggers her to get a move on. I don't know if it's... Or I don't know if she's supposed to tell you where things are, if it's on the island maybe, or... Because we don't have that on our cluster right now. And it's really kind of a dumb idea if that's the way it is, because most people... I mean, the last map that released is Valguero, right? So pretty much everyone's playing that. I would say for the most part. Valguero is the map everyone's at right now. So it's kind of stupid if they make you go back to the island or start over on the island or something. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. But I would, I think I'll just wait for the Genesis map to come out and see what's going on there. Yeah, I found a new featherlight. Even better than the last one. Let's see, charge capacity, sure. Don't have an aneurysm, come on. I think it just had an aneurysm. Oh yeah, this stuff's from, I don't know if you recall, we installed the Castle Keeps in Forts mod. The old one, not the new one. So, because the new one seemed very limited. But what's nice about installing the old one is that they don't update it. So you don't get your server crashing because they send out an update. Whereas the Dino Storage mod, constantly. You're playing and they'll do an update and make you crash. Constantly. It's really annoying. And like sometimes, especially on Sundays, they'll do lots of updates, like several during the day some days. And it's just like, you try to play and it's just crash, 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 crash. I'd like to take all this fish meat to Cat's house, to Cat's base, or maybe take it down to the Valguero. I think we're pretty good in Valguero though. We've got, or excuse me, the Aberration base down there. We probably have time. Let's see, how much? 30 minutes. Okay. I don't care when you want. I don't care when you want care. Oh, you almost sat on me, dude. Let's just put it all back in the machine. Oops, wrong way. Don't eat my bullets. Okay, we can probably shut him off because he's got no more of the owl pellets, so he's not going to make anything special anymore. From what I understand, that's the way it works. So I'll just put this all over into the owl. Oh, you jerk. I'm too far from the owl. Okay, you guys hang on to that till the owl makes more pellets. Ooh, that's all you'll hold? Okay. You've got 30 minutes. That's probably enough time to run over to Kat's and make sure all her stuff is fed. I don't think she has a feeding trough yet. Do I have one? Like sometimes you get extra. Let's see. This is my building one here. Nope. Compost bin. Nope, I don't have an extra. So I'll just run over there real quick. Now, from what I understand, the Halloween event is going to include the Dodo Rex and the Dodo Wyvern, I believe? That's terrifying. Now, there was one year, I think it was like the first year I started playing. I actually started playing ARK during the month of October and got into the world, and there was like graveyards everywhere and spiders and bats, and I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And they never did that again. So I hope maybe this year they'll do that. Because like last year, wasn't it like super lame? It was like just Halloween colors. That was like the whole event. It's like, okay. Yeah, this is her imprinted This is her imprinted pterodon that's like super fast. What's the weight on it? 430, and that was without her boosting any. So, and it had like crazy melee. I think it was doing like 300 something melee, and it's like, wow. So she has been constructing this. Phew. I think that's too much. She's been building this place, and I mean, everywhere you see the gray wall is where she added, of course. So she's built this place up, and of course these floors weren't here. So she's got a lot of work to do yet, from what she says. But she's also got a lot done. I mean, it's secure. And for the most part, it always thinks you're in the inside, not outside. Yeah, here's her bedroom. Hi, cat. A lot of space. And this is the small castle. There's that big castle in the forest, too, in the redwoods. But the thing with that place is you can't build inside the little cave. They have it all blocked off. Even though I have it set up to do it, I currently have our server set to allow cave building and stuff. It won't allow it. And I have it enabled to build in high resource areas and everything. You're allowed to build everywhere here, and it won't allow it. So, from what I read, everyone... Ooh, those are those big ones, huh? Somewhere. Yeah, right there. Oh, wow, he's cool looking. Sheesh. Terrible level, and dead. A bear killed him, huh? Makes sense. That's from the ARK Editions mod. You know, I'll just, instead of taking this all the way to... Huh. I'll just give it to the wyvern. Rather than carrying it all the way to the aberrant biome down under the ground. So what's next on the CurseTheCluster series? I want to get over to Crystal Isles to jump over there. I want to go over there and finish building that base because it's not complete by any means. But Crystal Isles, I'm afraid to be there because it's so unstable, or at least has been in the past. But we have another server that is currently running Minecraft. And the people on it don't really play anymore, so I was talking to them and I'm like, do you guys care if I turn that off? And they said, no, we don't mind, we don't really play it. And so I think when Genesis comes out, I'll shut that off and make that the map on that server. I'll just turn it back into an ARK server like it used to be. And we'll put Genesis on there. So it's a good thing I didn't run... I was going to run that volcano map on there, but I decided to run Minecraft so I could play with a few friends. Minecraft's doing some new stuff too, so it might not be bad to play some Minecraft, but I don't know. For me, Minecraft gets monotonous really fast. I don't know. It was fun back in the day, but there are some mods. I think the mod was called Humans, and then of course the Ether or Aether, and what was the other one? The one with all the animals, Mo Creatures. That's it. I would love to run those, but they won't run on my server for some reason. So I'm just kind of like, you know, kind of. I would love those to be on there, but they won't run on my. And I'm running G-Portal servers, so when you look at G-Portal, they give you a list of available mods, and it's not in the list. None of them are. So. Okay, this thing's still got 30 minutes yet? Yeah, just about. Alright. This Helena bot is so annoying, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to leave it on or not. I've never taken Chuck out and leveled him, and I'm a little... Since we installed... Well, since ARK Editions added that new big aggressive Rex... Or not Rex, but... You know, the... I think you've probably seen it's got... There's been a few videos about it. What's it called? I can't remember. It's a big aggressive dino, and I'm afraid it'll get killed because it's in the redwoods right there, and it almost it gave my berry a run, and I wasn't expecting that. I was like, I wasn't, because it goes into this like defensive mode, and it gets really hard to kill, and it just keeps pushing you and pushing you. Let's go take a look. Let's take the... Berry's the best anyway. If I lose this berry, I might actually cry. I don't know. Oh. Its parents are over on Ragnarok, so I could go over and make another one, but this one's really awesome. I like it. See, what always happens over here is those stupid Microraptors knock you off at the worst moments all the time. Pegos. Carno? Yep. Okay, no going up. You stole my demo gun. I can't see you, of course. You stole my spoiled meat. What level is this? 168? I'll wait. Once the Halloween event happens, they're going to be like cool colors and stuff, so if I'm going to tame something, I want to be kind of above average. I wonder where that Pego went with my demo gun. I can make another one really easy, but it's kind of annoying. Come on, you little shit. You took my GPS. What? That's like not nothing. That's not nothing. Man, those Pegos are everywhere. I could disable them. I disabled the Brontos. because I got sick of the stomping. There's one of those guys right there. Oh, he's cool looking. What level? 72. What are they called? Huh. Okay, I'm getting involved here. Oh, wow. These things are so awesome looking, but they're so hard to tame. They're kind of like a... kind of a little bit like a Spino. They're like skinny. So the way you've got to tame them is you have to like use a gun and shoot them until they're in defensive mode, and then you have to hit them like so many times, and then throw when they roar. You have to like run over and throw biotoxin in their mouth, which is like frick, screw that, you know. It's a cool looking Thyla. Wow, not a very good level, but. Okay. Okay. I thought you were attacking me. Apparently not. Nice color, isn't it?
Oi!
Shut up, Paulina. Huh. I wonder why it's running. No, don't think I've ever seen a Thyla run from... Huh. I thought those Pegos would jump in. Pavlovia. Wow. Those things are pretty awesome. I'd love to get one, but... I've watched a few videos on them getting tamed, and it's just like... such a pain. And it's pretty much the same with these guys too. They have a special... They're also from the same mod. And the saddle goes on their head. You ride on their head, which is kind of cool. But you have to shoot them until they go into this mode where they stand up on their back legs, and then you have to shoot their back legs until they fall down. Which probably isn't as bad but as the other one where you got to throw biotoxin down its throat as it roars at you. Like, that's nuts. What happens when you do it? You throw the biotoxin down its throat and then get eaten. That's what happens. Oh, so many Pegos in here. Jeez. I hope one of those things never spawns on my little island over here. That would be bad news. Not that I don't have what it takes to kill it, but I have a lot of things on passive. So here is where I'm going to put the frogs. When I tame them. The whole point of building this was to make a frog taming pen. Because you have to have them in water when they're growing up. But I don't know. I haven't been that interested in taming frogs recently. I don't know. Just kind of... Oh, no level. Once you get a berry, the sharks kind of seem dumb to tame. I don't know. I like this base. It's not as, the one on Crystal Isles is cooler. I should go over there and finish it. But the problem with Crystal Isles is it's just so unstable. Okay, you about, how much? 18 minutes. It's really ugly. I think it has the beak and crest of its father. I think. That one's green-ish. Yeah, I think so. So it got its father's beak and crest and its mother's bland body. It sucks. Oh well. Seriously? Oh. Has it got? No, it has nothing. Huh. Kind of weird. Those stupid plants. I have the turret on there set to kill those. It just doesn't do it. It's got plenty of fertilizer. Yeah, lots. If I go in here, turret options, this is an S+1. So its range is set to high, wild, no warning, max level 180, min level 1. And then you go down into what it is set to target. We have dodos, parasaurs, which is right underneath us, Pelagornis, Phiomia, and pterodons. I think that might be it, yeah. And those are set to inclusion, so those are included. Except, it just doesn't do anything. I would set it to shoot other things like the Yankees and Triceratops and other things walking around, but when they get upset, they start attacking and they'll like ruin all the roofs and everything. So, but it should totally be firing at that right now. Like, what if I turn it off and then on? I say, can you put it to sleep? No.
Over here, mate.
So parasaur inclusion, accept. Now go back inside here.
Over here, mate.
Inclusion, accept. Yeah, it doesn't care. See, that Helena thing, that is why I don't keep it on, because it's so annoying. Hold on. The plant will always have problems. It works when it wants to. Yeah, no kidding. Sorry, I didn't see you just commented. Yeah, that's what I found, and I've even like broke them before and put them back together, and it'll work for like a week, and then it just stops. And then I'll be walking along, and all of a sudden shooting at something. I'm like, why are you shooting now? It's just weird. And I've tried setting them up out here to keep things away from my water pen, and that didn't work at all. They won't shoot underwater, apparently. I did a little research, and everyone's like, no, they won't. So I even tried, yeah. I had one growing here, it did nothing. So I made one growing here, and it also did nothing. It didn't shoot anything underwater. So, I don't know. What it makes me wonder, I've never built gun turrets, and it makes me wonder if those work the same. Like you spend so much money or so much resources on building them, and then the resources on making the bullets, and do they like half-ass work too, or do they actually function? I don't know. Yeah, thanks. I wanted kind of a like a cabin lodge thing look, but I kind of put the stone on the bottom because most things can't break stone, but they can still reach it with their, like these dudes. They can still reach it if they get upset. They can still reach the wood and wreck everything. Oops, I almost forgot about that pterodon. Oh, I totally missed it, didn't I? Maybe not. Hold on. Still adolescent. Okay. 12 minutes. Alright. Sheesh. Oh, cool. When my clan and I had, or tribe had we had a server on the island, and one of the tribe mates made a really awesome, like, multi-platform treehouse that linked to each other. It was really cool. But I've got a treehouse built in the aberrant biome of here, but it's not that fancy. I've just been using the S Plus platform stuff. Regular kibble. I'm just trying to anticipate what that thing's gonna want for imprinting. Ugh. You're supposed to be dead, dude. So all of these dodos here, I set up the server to spawn dodos instead of brontos. So pretty much every dodo is supposed to be a bronto. 10 minutes. Yeah, I thought we would be able to, yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't handle all the stomping. All the stomping of the Brontos. Like, they're stomping through your house. You see their feet coming through the walls and stuff. It's like, okay, that's enough. You're all dodos now. I thought my tribe mate would play today and we'd work on her castle out there in the redwoods, but she's not on. I don't want to build it without her because, you know, it's her place, so. Yeah. Yeah, it was like Bronto after Bronto. It was the same way on we have on our cluster here we have Ragnarok as well. Crystal Isles, Ragnarok, and Valgero. And then I'll add a Genesis one when that comes out. But over on Ragnarok, I had the same problem. I had a really cool island like this. Um, that's where our main base is, and it was just Brontos everywhere and stomping constantly. And I did the same thing. I set up that server to not have Brontos. But for some reason, when I set the ARK Additions mod that has those big sauropods out there, they don't spawn where the Brontos spawn. So they don't spawn here, which is fine. Eight minutes. Let's see if I can make a saddle. This is the Saddle Emporium mod. They have really cool looking saddles. Basic, Explorer, that's the cool one. Thanks S Plus for pulling. Okay. That was the saddle, not the skin, right? Yeah, okay. Seven minutes. Yeah, my tri-mate was... She bred pterodons and was going to imprint it. I'm like, why are you wasting time imprinting a pterodon? And then she took it out and the thing was amazing. It's like doing insane damage. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like, now I want one. Too bad it's so ugly. Hopefully it's not going to grow up before it... We've got some things set on our server, and so it grows up faster. Hopefully it won't grow up before it needs care. Yeah, hers was doing like over 300 damage, I think. And then when you do the spin, it was doing really crazy. She might have leveled it a little, but still, it was pretty good. As soon as this thing's done, I'll go over to her place and kill some things on the way. No, you know that they have that the nanny, and they have the the one that catches the eggs, the hatching station, all that stuff. But I don't have my tribe is really like, yeah, the hatchery. My tribe is small, and we don't, well, they aren't let's say this. They aren't interested in killing bosses. So we have like no access to element hardly. So without element, it seems like those things need powered by like specific things like soup and all those. And I tried it on Ragnarok, And they just kind of burn right through it so fast. So you gotta like constantly be watching it all the time. Yeah, that's true. And he uses honey. Yeah. You know, that's not a bad idea. Now that I have the S Plus honey thing, I could honey hive. I could just kind of easily do that. It's raining poop. Do I have her learned? Let's see. Yeah, I learned it. Oh, I probably don't have enough human hair. Yeah, this map is... There's no desert biome, right? I don't think... Now, there's the Ice Wyvern trench, but I thought there was also a regular trench for the regular dragons, but I haven't found it yet. If it is in here, I haven't seen it. And then I added the mod that does the... sheesh. Does the stuff that the guy wanted that Wildcard wouldn't let them. So it's got the rock drakes and all the other stuff he wanted in here that they said no to. Oh. So there are regular wyverns in there too? I try to not cheat, you know? Oh, just fire. Well, I've got one of each over on Ragnarok. I screwed up and I went over to our Crystal Isle server and I tamed a crystal wyvern and tried bringing it. No, you can't do that. That was a dumb move. I shouldn't have done that. It got stuck in the obelisk and you couldn't get it out. Because, of course, they don't have them on here, so it wouldn't allow it. But it also wouldn't allow you to take it back out again. So that sucked. But they're super easy to tame if you have ever done Crystal Isles. They're passive. But they're kind of cool looking. But I want to run over there and finish that base at some point. But I want to kind of wait till after the Halloween event. Oh, I've got that on my I've got a single player series I play sometimes. It's all uploaded to YouTube, but it's I call it Insane Island. Hey, thanks. It's got like 50 some mods running on it, so most of the time it crashes. But it's got the forest wyverns in there too. But there's so many creatures in there. I lose track of what mod is even running. There's so much. It's got Jurassic Park and what is that other one? Pariah and like I said, there's 50 mods. So most of the time it takes like 40 minutes to load. Yeah, when I add mods to this server, to the cluster series, everyone starts complaining. They're like, oh, I added another mod. It already takes so long to load. So I'm just kind of like sticking with what I got right now. Otherwise everyone gets upset. Okay, what do you want? He wants to walk, okay? Okay, cool. So now it should have some good stats. Let's see. Not really. I think you have to wait till it levels once, right? Almost done. Yeah, I just added the castles, keeps, and forts building mod on here, and everyone's like, "Why'd you add another mod?" I'm like, it's good. Come on, come on. Yeah, I really love playing the Insane Island thing, but usually you get like an hour, maybe, and then crash. Okay, cool. Okay. What are the stats? Yeah, let's... Huh. Something's weird. I think it's that bug where until it levels once, it's like all goofy. Yeah, I really like Rotom mods, but some of the guys on here are like not as keen. Huh. This thing isn't letting me turn. I can't... It's like I'm in K mode or something, but I'm not. Wow. This is really weird. I can't do anything. I know there's that bug where if it gets a speed boost, it won't happen until, like, the server doesn't understand until you've leveled it once. But it's not, I've never heard it not letting you turn. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of stam and drop like a rock. Oh, so bizarre. See it stuttering? What the heck? Huh. I'm fine when I'm not on it. Let's see if I can get it to kill something. Maybe I'll snap it out of it. Yeah, it could be weight, I guess. But usually weight will still let you turn. Did you level? No. $168. Jeez. Okay, did you level now? No. Yeah, it did. Okay. Just add weight. Okay, yeah, now it's normal. Sheesh. Well. Ooh, geez, my weight's now 380. So that's not so great, but it's not bad for a pterodon. Run out of stam. Come on. Yeah, it's all right now. Let's go up to her base over here. So hers is 666 melee damage. And 430 weight and 816 stamina. Hmm. Okay. They're similar. They're basically brother sister, same parents, I think. Oh. She's got a lot of work to do here. It's a crazy base, but... The only bummer is I don't think you could get a big dino in here. Like, maybe through here she changed the doorway. Like, I don't think you could get a Rex or anything through... I mean, she'd have to change the doors, but I think maybe that one would if she put a behemoth door in there. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. $18. I think probably a Thyla seems like the most useful and... Yeah. I had such an awesome one. It was imprinted, everything, and it was mutated. It was white with a red belly. And it was so cool, and it got killed by freaking jellyfish. God, I hate those things. Just wasn't paying attention. I was fighting something in the water and... Problem with those jellyfish is once you get stuck, there's really nothing you can do. You're just kind of screwed. $174, geesh. Oh, that sucks. You didn't have a server backup or anything? What server do you use? I use gPortal, and I don't know. It's not as awesome as everyone said. Yeah, I was using those guys at first, and then I switched to Logitech or Logic servers. Sorry, Logitech. And Logic servers seemed all right. And what was best about them is you could force update, and on G Portal you can't force update mods. So you'll be able, so you can't like get on your server because a mod isn't updated, and you can't force it to update. You just have to wait for the server to realize there's an update and then do it. But on Logic servers, you could like say force update, and it'll just try to update all the mods regardless. And they won't do it here. I don't know why. I don't think I'm gonna go attack that with this thing. Yeah. So like we have the mod Dino Storage on here, which is really handy. It's way better than Cryopods because it doesn't take element and it's free basically. But they update that mod so often, and you're just like, okay, I guess I can't get on. Especially on Sundays, they'll be updating, and you just can't get on until till G Portal realizes that there's an update, and it's really annoying. I like her base, but it's got that's a lot of space. I don't know how she's gonna fill it. Gonna be a lot of work. Well, at least if there is a way to force update on G Portal, I haven't found it. And I even sent them a message, and they said to remove the mod and add it again. And I said, but then the server's running, you're gonna lose everything. They're like, yeah. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't know, I'm not as impressed with this pterodon as I was hoping to be, but after some leveling it'll probably be alright. I've got a Tech Rex army started on Ragnarok. I've got a pretty strong one built, and I just have to start cranking them out. Yeah, I should probably do it like what you said, set up a... I can't remember what powers the hatchery, but just let that roll and gather a bunch of eggs. Because if I wait around for my tribe to decide they want to... What level are you? 66, bad. I don't think I've ever seen an Allosaurus here before. That's interesting. I think if I wait for my tribe to get interested in killing bosses, I don't think it'll ever happen. I probably just need to do it myself. Yeah, and being an admin spoils you too. It's kind of I kind of like being forced to be legit sometimes. Like one of my tribe mates were like saying, like, "Well, you're not on, and it'd be great if you could make me an admin." And I go, "It'll ruin the game." So here is our base in the aberration area here. So this is using that S plus this thing, the platform smithy. It's makes it all pretty easy, really. Yeah, platforms plus, yeah. So then we got rooms there and one on the other side and kind of an area up here. We haven't really done much with it yet. Because I'm struggling to get red gems. You need to get a suit. Yeah, thanks. You need to get a suit to get red gems because you need to be able to go down in the radiated area, and which is fine, but to make the thing to gather the gas, the congealed gas, you need red gems as well. So that means you have to run around picking it all up by hand, which is freaking annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I ran an aberration server just because I felt I had to, sort of, and I just didn't. I just don't like that map. I know some people like Syntac. They love it. They're like crazy about that map, and I'm just like, You ran in and got 350 and ran. What were you on? Because it almost kills your pet as well. Your mount. So I just found this spot over here that's got a bunch of gas vents. I think it's up here, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there's these. There's like four. So there's three there and two over here. So there's five. Oh, there's one here too. And I just stand here picking them up for every once in a while, and I still don't have enough to make any part of a suit yet. Why am I glowing blue? I don't have Helena out. Why is it? Yeah, I think it's a bug, probably.
HLNA, reporting for adventure.
Huh. Interesting. Wildcard has a bug? No way. Have you tried Atlas? I gave it a shot and then went no, and then came back and gave it another shot, and I'm still on the no train. I'm still like I don't like how it forces you to be a certain level and then you can't get anything. Like you can't level more in an area until you go to a different area, and I don't know. Wasn't a fan. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around on stream and do that, but so was it here that you jumped in and grabbed some, or was it on Aberration? Because I ran down a little bit on my Rock Drake, and I was like, oh crap. Because a Rock Drake doesn't get hurt, but... And so when I had an Aberration server, I got a Rock Drake. And it wasn't a good one. And then I took it to Ragnarok, and then turned the Aberration server off. We just decided we didn't want it anymore. And so I brought that Rock Drake here. So this Rock Drake's actually from Aberration, but it's not very good. So I just grabbed 5. How many do we have right now? Oh, that's 0. Are they in here? No. They're at the other base, I'll bet. Oh, that sucks. No, they're here. 53. So 58 total. How many to make that? Is it... Hold on. Is there not an S Plus version? Huh, there's not. Oh, it's not even for this. Right. Oh, stupid. It's just for the suit. So yeah, to make this, to gather the congealed gas, you need 20 red gems, which you can't get unless you go down into the hell area. And then to make the suit, of course, you need a freaking 45 congealed gas, 15, 15, 20, ugh, 30. Jeez. Yeah. 130. I don't think I'd last very long. So just take off all the armor and everything and just make a run. Yeah. freaking frustrating. So, as an admin, it's super tempting to just go, gimme, but you don't want to start down that road. Yeah, the rock drake's immune. I wish I was. All right. Well, I'm told, yeah. You know, there's that, it's on single player. I have it set up for single player, but there's that ARK auctions thing. You seen that? It's like a mod that sets up auctions and you can trade with other players when you're even in single player. Like, you could buy and sell, like, eggs and dino eggs and stuff. It's really crazy. Yeah, I think it's just called auctions. I set it up on my Insane Island thing, but I've never used it. I've never bought anything. It always seemed kind of weird because people put these insane prices, like 1,000 metal for an egg, and like, well, okay, but I could just in single player give myself 1,000 metal and do it, but I don't know. So I am told that dinner is ready soon. Yeah, get a. I need to make a grinder. That's true. So, but I should. I've been streaming over an hour and a half. Okay, got to cut that up before I put it on YouTube. Um. So hey, thanks for hanging out and following. That was really cool. Yeah, you have a good evening. Maybe I'll see you on again. Maybe I'll get some tribe mates on here and we'll actually do something cool like kill a boss. That'd be fun. I can talk them into it. All right. So everyone, have a good night. I'm gonna, like I said, I post all these on YouTube. Everything goes to YouTube, so Twitch doesn't delete it before it becomes obsolete. All right. So see you guys later. Bye. Oh, that was classic. I didn't do that. See ya.